Kia ora, I'm Ty. Today for you I have a flow for the boxes. So often when you're boxing, you're in this constant stance. Your traps are active, your shoulders are really rounded and engaged, your hips are in some internal rotation, core is really engaged, lower back is working its back off. So we are going to work to open the shoulders, open the hips, really loosen the lower back. Basically just the opposite of what boxing does to your body. So you will need 2 blocks, will you? Yes. But if you don't have them, we can modify. I'll probably forget to modify for you, so sort of figure out what to be doing with our blocks. That's cool. We will start at easy seat. Plant your booty on your mat and throw your gloves away. Find a nice seat. Elongate the spine. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Close down the eyes. Start to come to your breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Just begin to breathe deeply. Get that oxygen flowing to all of the cells. Now I want you to bring your attention to those areas that will be working as you breathe. So as you inhale, breathe deeply into the hips, the lower back, the shoulders, the chest. And as you exhale, imagine you're exhaling the tension in all of those areas. Now I've just actually come from a boxing class, so if you're like me, it's quite easy to imagine those areas of tension because they are currently tense. So soften the muscles as you exhale. Now I invite you to share 1 round of breath with me here. So wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale it all out here. And inhale fully. Exhale completely. Slowly open your eyes. Plant your left palm on the earth and your right palm comes forward and up. And then you're going to reach over to the left. As you do this, open the chest. So you're not folding, you're opening. Reach, look up to the sky or the ceiling. You should feel a nice little stretch in that right side body. Keep opening the chest. Draw the shoulder blades back and together. Stretch and breathe. And come back up to center. Plant the right palm. Find your neutrality, and then left palm comes forward and up. Reach over to the right and open that chest once again. Look up to the sky. Breathe into the left side body. Make sure your sit bones aren't peeling off the earth. Keep sitting on the earth with both sit bones. And back to center. You're going to place your right palm on your left knee, and then your left palm comes behind you. Just going to do a nice gentle twist. When I say gentle, I mean gentle. We're just warming up. We don't want to be breaking anything just yet. So inhale, lengthen the torso, and exhale, twist slightly deeper. And unwind, left palm comes to the right thigh, right hand comes behind you. Inhale to lengthen the torso and exhale to twist. Keep that chest open. Keep drawing the right shoulder away from you. And unwind. Going to plant our palms to the earth. Come onto your hands and knees into a tabletop. And then straight away, tuck the toes. Send your hands forward a little bit. Engage the core. Lift the knees off the earth. Send that booty up and back. Downward facing dog. The first dog after a boxing session, often you will feel it in the shoulders, so try and hang out here for a little bit. Maybe pedal out the feet as you attempt to draw the chest closer to the earth to really open that chest and stretch the shoulders. At the same time, try and relax your head and neck. Option to keep the knees bent here to create more of an attempt to pull that chest to the earth. Now I want you to look towards your hands and take many little steps to meet. And as you exhale, fold at the hips. Option here to grab opposite elbows with your hands, maybe sway from side to side as you continue to relax the back and the head and the neck. Let that top body feel heavy as gravity pulls it towards the earth. Feel the vertebrae gather length between each one of them. Decompression. Right. Plant your palms. Gonna come up halfway, find Ardha Uttanasana for a second. And then exhale, fold once again. This time, as you inhale, really generously bend the knees and slowly roll yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae until you find Tadasana. Make sure the tailbone is tilting down, so you're kind of not really engaging the glutes, but they're definitely not just chilling. Shoulders down your back, chest stays open and palms face the front. From here, you're going to step your right foot behind your left, come onto the ball of the foot. Arms come up, grab your right arm with your left and reach over to the right side. Make sure your chest is still opening. Should now feel a stretch along that right side body. Yum! Alright, back to center. Arms come down. This time left foot behind the right, onto the ball of the foot. Arms come up, grab grab your left hand with your right and stretch over to the right. Open the chest. And breathe. And back to neutral. Palms by your sides. Find Tadasana. From here, inhale, arms out and all the way up, reach for the sky. Say hello, good sky. And on an exhale, hinge at your hips and fold yourself all the way back down. Plant your palms and step yourself back. downward facing dog. Keep drawing that chest towards the earth. From here, you're going to lift your right leg, find a three-legged dog. And as you exhale, we're going to draw that knee to the chest. I'm just going to hang out here for a second. And then you're going to push that leg back up for a three-legged dog. And once more, draw that right knee to the chest. And back up. Last time, knee to chest. Now look between your palms, and if you can, plant that right foot between your hands. Cool. If you can't get it there, grab it and place it there. That is totally chill. From here, you're going to round that back foot down so your heel comes onto the earth. And then spiral your hands up, find a warrior two. Here in warrior two, I want you to make sure your right knee is directly stacked over your right ankle. Your hips are opening. Your inner thighs are really active and engaged. You're drawing this energy from both legs up to the core and out through the arms. Gaze over your right hand. Really keep those inner thighs working to pull that energy towards each other. Stay strong in the glutes. Make sure you're actively pressing through the outside edge of the left foot. Nice. Alrighty. Spiral your hands to the earth and step yourself back to a downward facing dog. From here, you're going to look towards your hands, step or jump to meet, and exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips, round yourself out and all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms by your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way back down. Press firmly through both palms as you step or jump back to plank. Keep that core engaged as you lower down Chaturanga. Option to drop the knees to the earth as you do so. Inhale to baby cobra or cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, come up through tabletop or through plank as you push yourself back to downward dog. All right, we're going to keep moving now. Lift that left foot high, flex the toes, point them straight down. And on an exhale, draw that knee to the chest and hold. Inhale, kick that foot back up for three-legged. Exhale, knee to chest. Back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. See if you can kick your booty with your heel. And then step that foot between your palms. Spiral the back heel down. Round yourself up to find warrior two. Check yourself now. Make sure your left knee is stacked directly over your left ankle. Your thighs are engaged and actively working to draw that energy towards each other. Draw that torso long, arms come out long. Pressing down firmly through the outside edge of the right foot. Gorgeous. Spiral your hands to the earth. Come onto the ball of the back foot and step yourself back. Downward dog. Look to your hands, step or jump to meet. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Exhale, palms by your sides. Inhale, arms out and up. And exhale, hinge and fold. Press firmly through your palms. Step or jump back to plank. Exhale, lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're going to build on that sequence. Lift that right leg high. Straight away this time. Exhale. Draw the knee to the chest. Plant the foot between the hands. Spiral the back heel down for a warrior two. All right. Check yourself. Make sure that knee stacks directly over the ankle. Keep those glutes engaged. Inner thighs working. Torso is long. Bloody gorgeous. Breathe. From here, plant the left palm on the left thigh, flip the right palm to the sky, and reach over backwards for a peaceful warrior. Keep those legs really active as you do this. You're going to need balance. Nice. From here, you're going to come back to warrior two, and then you're going to grab your block. Place it to the outside edge of your right foot. And then you're going to extend that left arm overhead. If you don't have a block, that's chill. You can use the earth. You can put your forearm on your thigh. Whatever option feels best for you. Here in extended side angle, I really want you to keep opening that chest. We don't want to be collapsing again. Look up to the sky. Make sure your right thigh is really, really active in this pose. Make sure you're also still pressing through the outside edge of the left foot. Nice. From here, plant your palm, take the block away. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Step yourself back. Downward dog. Straight away, now look towards your hands. Step or jump to meet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Exhale, palms by your sides. Tadasana. Inhale, arms out and up. And exhale, hinge and fold. Press firmly through your palms as you step or jump back to plank. Exhale to lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Left side now, lift that left foot. On an exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Plant the foot between the palms. Spiral the back heel down for a warrior two. Check yourself. Check that alignment. Keep those inner thighs drawing towards each other to create length in the torso. Place your right palm on your right thigh, flip the left palm to the sky and reach backwards over. Peaceful warrior. Doesn't feel too peaceful though, does it? From here, you're going to come back to find that warrior two. Grab the block to the outside edge of your left foot and extend your right arm overhead. Open that chest. Draw those lower back ribs together to create more opening in the front of the body. Nice. Feel a nice stretch in that right side body. Plant the palms to the earth. Come onto the ball of the back foot and step yourself back. Downward dog. Look towards your hands. Step or jump to meet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Exhale, palms by your sides. Inhale, arms out and up. And exhale, hinge and fold all the way back down. Press firmly through both hands as you step or jump back to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Right leg lifts, flex the toes, point them straight down. On an exhale, knee to chest, foot between the hands. Come to find that warrior two. Nice. Left palm comes to the left thigh, right palm flips, peaceful warrior. Stretch that right side body, open the chest. Come back to warrior two, find your block. Left palm reaches overhead, chest opens, extended side angle. From here, I might move back a little bit with your block. Sorry, first of all, put your hand on your hip, and then with your block, place it maybe 1 foot distance in front of where your foot currently is. Step your back foot in a tiny bit. We're going to come to a half moon pose. So slowly put your weight onto your right foot as you lift your left foot off the earth. Open those hips. Once your left foot is parallel to the earth, option to lift your left hand to the sky. Nice. From here, if you're feeling risky, bend that lifted leg and reach back with your lifted hand to grab your foot and then press to open yourself up. You should feel a nice stretch in the shoulder and the thigh. Nice. To come out of this, we're going to come to half moon again. And then you're going to step yourself back to find warrior two. Spiral your hands to the earth. Come onto the ball of the back foot and step yourself back. Downward facing dog. Look towards your hands, step or jump to meet. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way back down. Press firmly through your palms as you step or jump back to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts this time. As you exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Plant the foot between the palms. Come to find your warrior two. Alrighty. Plant your right palm on your right thigh. Flip the left palm to the sky. Peaceful warrior. Nice. Come back to warrior two. Then come to find your extended side angle. Block to the outside edge of your front foot. Right hand comes overhead. Open up the chest. Really stretch that right side body. I'm going to spin around for you this time. From here, place that block 1 footprint in front of where your foot currently is. The lifted hand comes to your hip. Gonna put all the weight onto that front foot. And then you're gonna slowly lift your right foot off the earth. Come to find half moon. Open that hip up. Once it's parallel, option to lift the right hand to the sky. Nice. Maybe find a point of focus at eye height for some stability. And if you're feeling groovy, bend that lifted leg, reach back with your lifted hand, grab the outside edge of the foot and press to open. Nice. A little balancing back bend situation happening. Gorgeous. Come back to half moon and find warrior two. Spiral yourself down, come onto the ball of the back foot, step that left foot back, downward facing dog. Look towards your hands, step or jump to meet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Exhale, palms by your sides. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Press firmly through your hands, step or jump back to plank. And just hang out and plank for a bit. Breathe. Keep that core active. Then slowly, one at a time, come onto your forearms. Keep that booty lifted slightly. Keep that core engaged. Breathe. And somehow, you're going to come back onto your hands. So left hand first, press into the earth. As you press firmly through that left hand, you're going to put your right hand on the earth. Come back to plank. Then send that booty up and back for downward facing dog. Good job. Going to lift our right leg high. And on an exhale, you're going to draw that right knee to the right elbow and plant that leg on the earth and come to find pigeon pose. So your left foot should be pointing straight away. Your hips should be square, check them. If they are not, square them. And if you can't, option to place a block underneath your pelvis really, really helps to square off the hips. Now you have an option here in pigeon to stay lifted, or you can hinge at your hips and rest your head on your forearms. Begin to come back to your breath. Really breathe into this stretch. Inhale that goodness of the fresh air to all of the cells, specifically the hips, because it feels so good there right now. Slowly push yourself back up. Tuck the left toes under. Push up to downward dog. Gonna do the left side now. Lift the left leg, flex the toes. Draw the left knee to the left elbow. Plant the leg onto the earth. Pigeon pose. You'll instantly notice that one side is different to the other. Sometimes you can't get your foot as high as the other, or a hip is tighter. Just know that that is normal. The aim is not to try and force yourself to be equal on both sides. You just want a good stretch on both sides. If we were perfect on both sides, we would be robots. Or really amazing yogis. Anyway, lift the torso, option to stay here, or as you exhale, hinge at your hips and rest your head on your forearms. And slowly round yourself back up. Tuck the back toes under. Find your downward dog for half a second before you drop the knees to the wide sides of your mat. Untuck the toes, send the booty to the heels for a child's pose. Yummy. And then slowly step your hands back to meet your knees. And I'll face you for a second. Send your legs out to one side so you can plant your booty on the earth. You're gonna open those legs wide, not too wide, but whatever feels comfortable to you without feeling uncomfortable, obviously. Torso comes long. You're gonna place your right hand on the earth next to your right leg. Can be your shin, your thigh, your foot, anywhere. And then we're going to open up the left side. So your left arm is reaching over to the right side, but your chest is continually opening. Flex the toes. You should feel a really nice stretch on that left side body. This one for me really gets me going after a good boxing session because it really stretches that lower back, which I often have a problem with after a good box. All right, come back to center. This time place your left palm next to your left leg. Right arm reaches over as the chest opens and you really stretch that right side body. I even like to press my left elbow against my left leg. It really helps to open the chest even more. All right, and come back to center. From here, you're going to slowly wrap your hands underneath your knees and draw them back to a neutral hip. And then you're just going to wind yourself to the earth. Draw the knees back into the chest, feet to the sky. Hands come in between your legs, but to reach the outsides of your feet. We're gonna find our happy baby. So here in happy baby, you might like to rock from side to side. Once you find some stillness, make sure your tailbone is pressing into the earth and your shoulders are actively pulling towards the earth as well. And slowly let go of your feet, drop your feet to the earth. Palms come by your sides, and one at a time, extend your legs long. Take any last movements here before we come into Shavasana. If you're like me and it's really cold, put on a jumper. And I'll meet you in Shavasana. Make sure your chin is slightly tucked towards your chest to keep length in the spine. Relax your face. Let go of the tension you're holding in your cheeks, in your forehead, in your mouth. That space between the eyebrows. Inhale deeply, and on an exhale, release that tension you feel you're holding in your face. Now bring your awareness to your hips. Become aware of those areas you feel are quite tight still. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let your hips drop into the earth. Feel the weight, feel the support of the earth as it holds your hips. Bring your awareness now to your lower back. Become aware of any tension in your lower back. Once again, inhale deeply. And as you exhale, let that back sink to the earth. Now bring your awareness to your shoulders and your chest. And those tight traps. Become aware of any tension in these areas, any tight muscles. Once again, inhale deeply. And as you exhale, let your shoulders, your chest, your upper back sink deep into the earth. In the next few moments of Shavasana, in every inhale, I want you to become aware of any areas you feel you're still holding tension. And on every exhale, I want you to release that tension and let your body sink into the earth. Let the earth act as a support for your being. Slowly bend your knees, plant your feet onto the earth, and roll over onto your preferred side. Option to use your hands as a pillow for the head. And then when you're ready, press into the earth and come to find easy seat. Keep your eyes closed or your gaze soft. Palms come to your thighs. Keep length in that spine. Bring your palms to prayer at the center of the chest. And I invite you once again to share one round of breath with me. Exhale everything out here. And inhale fully. Exhale completely. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. And acknowledge the higher wisdom that resides within. Bring your thumbs to your lips as a reminder to yourself to always speak kind words to yourself and others. And bring your thumbs back to your heart as a reminder to always come back to your limitless capacity to love. Bow the wise mind to the ever-loving heart, and thank yourself for honoring your body, your mind, and your spirit by coming to practice on mat today. The light within me shines the light within you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you got what you needed. I hope you feel a bit more loose in those areas, ready to put those gloves back on. Stay tuned, stay groovy. Namaste.